It's 13 degrees and it's 8:30. Hello, good morning and welcome to the channel. We're going to Cumbernauld and we're going to Glasgow to get on the bus. So the easiest way for me to do it is to take the car to Cumbernauld. It's my easiest transport solution. And that way I have ample opportunity to get a bus from Cumbernauld to Glasgow. Also ample opportunity to get a bus from Cumbernauld to Stirling. Which way do you want to go? Let's go this way. The other way we've got roadworks, but this way can be quite busy, but it's just one of these things. We never win, can you? Oh, and oh aye. You get to see it, look. Right. So what happens? You get a bunch of NIMBYs. Yeah, well, it doesn't, just because they don't want to run over children doesn't mean to say they're NIMBYs. But now we're going to have palaver turning right into. Oh no, go right in, go into the doctors. And this is a tricky bit up here. Yeah. I wouldn't know what part of my car there actually. And the city's pulled in. Thank you. Another indicator. They're picking somebody up. So this is so the gimbal's totally broken. It's totally gubbed. Oh, I should try and do it live on this phone. The new phone. Whilst driving. Well, I had problems doing it with the other phone because it didn't seem to like being on landscape, and there's no way I can have it. I don't have a holder that holds it, unfortunately, suitably enough to point out the front of the window. My rear wiper has decided to stop working. Come on, you can go over a bit further than that, for sake. So it's like a lack of. I seen them. They didn't see me. Well, they didn't care. Look how wide this road is. What the Scottish Government will do is turn it into a bike lane. Zip merge. So ITV News this morning, they just piss me off all the time. Because I went in the huff with GB News because the presenter seemed to be adamant that I should be in segregated toilets, and that was coming from a black woman as well. Most of the presenters, and there was one guy that actually disagreed with him, and he got shot down in flames by Matt Goodwin, who was putting his own personal feelings in front of his actual job role, which is supposed to be a journalist investigating stuff. He was putting his own opinions right in there. So I went a total huff with him. I don't watch GB News anymore. Although I do like Eamon Holmes, I like Matt Dixon. All the women, they're just typical women. Selfish bastards. Right, that's all they are. Doesn't matter how attractive they are or how ugly they are. Selfish bastards. So there you go, right. So I have to watch ITV News. So they were pushing the battery facilities last night, saying they're essential. I didn't even watch it. That was the headline. They're not fucking essential. It's essential that we stop them. Battery facilities. Fucking hell, unbelievable. Spreading widespread danger to the population. It's unbelievable, that is. So the Reform Party are going to put a stop to all that shit. Which lane should it be in? I always find this a bit tricky up here, about the lanes. Like that. You know, it's like, because I'm going in the outside lane, right? Is that the right one to go in? Oh no. Get a bin. So we're on the outside lane. So then we've I've got to cut over, so you've got to watch. Aye, you're getting quite busy up here. Traffic, raining. So then we just pop over an outside lane of the slip road. So we've got to watch nobody comes up the inside. You know, that's the thing. Right, oh, as Citroen broke down. It's probably the urethra or whatever it's called. The AdBlue shit. I can't really explain this, but I think my understanding is that this stuff crystallises in the pipes and stops it from going. And really at that time, 2017, when the EU was pushing the emissions thing, they should have stopped selling diesel vans, or admitted it. Cars say, look, the emissions regulations are so tight, we can't do this. You have to go to petrol. But they didn't do that, did they? So they really are a bunch of criminals, or these politicians. Unbelievable. I think it's because it's all become corporate. It's all based in all the decisions are based on corporate greed. And it was, I think you had like communities, and the only problem with communities is that you could be persecuted within the community, whereas now you don't really get persecuted within the community, but you get persecuted by the corporations. That's where it's going, because the police are already corrupted, pushing the net zero stuff, which you shouldn't have been doing. It's going against the actual laws, planning rules. The police went against all that with their 20 zones in Scotland, and they've got like a numpty police chief, this woman who lives in Durham, and she's corrupted. Well, not corrupted, but she's in the pockets of the Scottish government. She's not going to stand up to them, is she? Unpleasant characters, a lot of them. And all getting big money. Yeah. Well, retire and prune roses. Well, you lot are struggling to survive. You can't even have children. It's too expensive to have children. You're right in a mumpy mood today, aren't you? Yes. Yes, I am actually. I'm in a mumpy mood today. Look at all these trucks. Look at them all. So anyway, we're aiming for, so it's 8:43. Like, I woke up really, really, well, depressed, really, like, nihilistic, about 6 o'clock. No meaning in life, no point, no future, nothing. And so then, right, you've got to go to Glasgow. My initial plan was, well, it's roughly going the way I would have probably wanted to leave a bit earlier and then spend longer sitting about in Wetherspoons. But I think this is probably about right. It means I'm going to get to Wetherspoons about 10 o'clock. My appointment's at 1, so that's 3 hours. I've got a lot of shorts to fire into YouTube, so I'll do that. Sit there, have breakfast, coffee, by that time at all. Oh, a bit of aquaplaning going on there. By the time I get in, I think my rear wipers ceasing to exist now. I don't know what's happened here. It's never really worked right. Push bikes on the back. Okay, what's what you got moaning about? It's ITV News did a piece about street racing this morning, and it's like, oh yeah, I mean, street racing's a good thing. It's bad if you get killed in it, and there was two, a young man and a young woman died. They were standing at a wall and got killed. So the good side of it is, it shows that the young have got a sense of freedom, and they can go and fly around cars, and that's what I did when I was young. We did street racing, yeah. We had Ford Cortinas, Granadas, Capris, Ford Escorts, so we did it. So they're doing it with BMWs, Audis, stuff, you know, so obviously there's a criminal element to it. The downside of it is like they two getting killed. Well, it's a health and safety risk assessment. You shouldn't really be standing beside the people driving recklessly, you know, it's dangerous. So it's very tragic what happened to them. However, you know, a lot of these numpties will have everything made illegal. Well, it's illegal already, and they still do street racing, so that just proves the point, doesn't it? Police come along, put a blue light on, they just go and do it somewhere else. I don't know what the answer is. If my children were asking me, I would say, look, don't stand around the side of the road when there's people driving dangerously. Get yourself somewhere safe, like you would if you broke down here. That's like sensible advice. They're not going to fucking listen, are they? There's the excitement of it. It's all exciting. People find it all exciting. Street racing. Like, we're going to have to get a bit of what the fuck's this fanny braking for? This, for fuck's sake. Zip merge, look at this. Stop fucking braking, you twat. You're only doing 50 miles per hour, you don't need to brake. It's up to them to zip merge. We don't understand it if they're doing like 90 or something. They're not, are they? So put your heater on to try and clear the windscreen a bit. It's very awkward, the heating controls in sit in C3, they're right down near the gear lever. Really bad, stupid feature, but who cares, it's an old car. Is this gold car going to be turning off in front of me? It's making it. And I was wondering, like, normally I park Cumbernauld, I've got a free car park, but there's one at the other side of the road, I don't know if it's free or not. Ah, it is, so we'll overtake it. Will we be able to though? Probably not. I think we will. Oh no. Yeah. Keep up the traffic flow, keep up the traffic flow. Dither. I can't believe I've got the heater on. What's happening up here? We've got something happening. Got something. What's up? Is it roadworks? It's a breakdown. A Toyota. Is it Toyota? Yeah, it looks like Toyota. Looks like a Toyota. Oh, that's an interesting manoeuvre with the BMW. Oh aye, you went all the way down there just to... Oh aye. Sneaky bastard. That's interesting. Is that how you do it? Go right down the inside lane and then pop back over again? I'm not sure that's really... I don't think that's really much point doing that, is there? No. You see it all Unless they just decided, look, we don't want to turn into Cumbernauld, it's a horrible place. God, look how busy Cumbernauld is. Drive a greener bullshit. So really, what it kind of boils down to is the green thing. It's just they want rid of you. That's right. If you watch Mark G5 Steel, so that's extreme. It's extreme as in everything he says is. Why would you want to say, oh, I think you should be a bit careful with all the radiation? He goes totally into everything and he does it properly, and there's no other way to do it. Some of it could be discredited by, and he could be accused of being a, I'm not going to use that word. But the reality is, now which car park are you going to use? I don't know whether I can use the one on the left. That's what's going through my mind at the moment. I think I might be able to. There's like an underground car park. It'll save me having to cross the road. Let's find out. Let's just find out. Turn left here. I can't remember if it's a free car park or not. I know the other one isn't a free car park. So there's one here on the right. It's right here. There's a barrier. I can't see how that can be a free car park. Now the barrier's not at the car park. See where that car's turning in? Down there. That's what we're looking at. And that truck's sitting waiting at the barrier. Right, so what I'm doing is I'm going in here. Right, so is it a free car park? Red car park too. So I don't know. Kind of 6 PM to. I don't know what that sign means. I think this is free, yeah, this is a free car park. Pretty sure it is. Aye. So you find yourself space. Right there will do. I don't like parking it here. Somebody could actually chuck the... You're just being a bit paranoid, aren't you? Yeah. It doesn't have to be... You don't have to park over there. Park right there. And the sign, you can see the sign. There you go. Fucking window's going the wrong way. Right, thanks for watching this video. Here we are, Cumbernauld. Yeah. Bang.